Hey, what's up, everybody? Danny Custom Homes Forged Fabrication. What's going on? I am gonna put a video on because this is a little tip that you should know. If you're gonna make your own gasket, right? See, it looks backwards in my thing. Does it make sense in your thing? Or is it backwards? It's a gasket maker. All right, you want to get the fuel resistant kind of shit. It's just something I had in my toolbox. A brand new thing. That's what I use on bikes and stuff like that. I use, where it's important, I use regular gaskets, but to do something stupid like a case half or something like that, this stuff's fine. There's a couple guys on YouTube say never use this stuff for motorcycles, case halves, anything like that. It's what it's made for. And if you know how to do it, you'll be fine. You follow the instructions. I'm going to show you how to lay a bead of this the correct way, because as I found out in here, they did not go the correct way. Use this tip. Okay, it comes with it. The package I just got, which is right there, has no tip. And I found the guy's garbage that he'd done this work with, and this tip was in there, unused, uncut. So I just cut it. Cut yourself a small hole, preferably on an angle, like a caulk gun. Don't go motoring this thing down huge, especially if it's something small like this. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm going to hold this and show you how to do this. First of all, make sure you got your old gasket stuff off of what you are doing. In a perfect world, I would unhook all this jungle. Wipe this down with some brake cleaner, because brake cleaner and duct tape, man. If you don't got it, then you don't got it. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's dry. The cleaner the better. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to show you how to lay this down one-handed. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll hold it there. All right. Cool part is everything's hot. All right, so you want to start, wait. Now, a lot of people would want to just go around, you know what I mean? You don't do that. And it's a thin bead. And you want to go all around the bolt holes. Now, I should be using my other hand to guide myself, which I usually would do. I usually go half a hole, come back, meet up with myself. And you want to make sure you got one continuous bead. You don't need to caulk this thing. This is a gasket. It should be thin. There's certain tolerances, especially on engines. And something like this, it's a water pump, but there's tolerances. They built it a certain way, with gaskets, and engineers figure this stuff out. So you start messing around with, thousandths of an inch, and you could run into some trouble. Now, when you put these things together, it's a tendency of most people, I know I did, to want to crank this thing down, but it's not a gasket. You got to make it a gasket. It's a gasket maker. Just putting this stuff on there and then wrenching it down is going to do one thing: squeeze everything out of there and make it useless. Give yourself a huge mess to clean up. Hopefully you didn't destroy what you were working on. And I got this fucking electrical cable in my way. So less is more. This tool will do. People say it's expensive. It's expensive for a reason. And I am going to put a little rainbow on this thing. So you put it together and you just snug it up. Just snug. Not even snug, just there. And then you come back in a little while when it becomes a little bit set up, Just want it to set up. And then that's your gasket. You come back, and you torque it down. And you get a little seepage. Like wood glue. You want to see some come out. Seepage is good. So we're just gonna, I don't know where to I don't know where to put you, man. But we're making a gasket. Get it? I don't know if I can be able to see shit. Get my finger out of the way, maybe. There's this little ribbon gasket that goes in there, too. And it wasn't in all the way. You know, and this is a water pump. Anything that has a gasket is usually pressurized. You know, maybe, you know, some valve covers on it, but I just put my hair all in that shit. And I don't know what I was saying, because now I got this shit all in my fucking hair. Oh, the weak point. Pressure. You know, it's going to find a way out. The easy route is this way. Or that way. I don't know. One of these ways. This way. But if you give it another way out, it's going to find it. Water smart or lazy. I don't know. Maybe it's smart to be lazy. So I'm actually using the old one because somebody had torn the new one that was put in. When I took it out, it was sliced. All right, I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So means I'm going to get in your way. But you get the idea. You want to make a gasket. Gasket maker. All right? As you tip from Custom Holmes Forged Fabrication. If you know a better way and it works for you, go ahead and do it. Shit works for me. So have a great day. And get out and use your hands. Custom Holmes Forged Fabrication. Later.